Good day, students. Welcome to mathgotserved.com. In this clip, we're going to be taking a look at a viral IQ math quiz that has taken the internet by storm. We're going to be going over the strategies to solve problems of this nature. All right, so this is the problem under consideration. The question is you're to use the operation defined by the plus below to complete the fourth equation. As you can see, the fourth equation, 8 plus 11, is incomplete. So what I would like you to do at this time, go ahead and pause this video presentation and try out the problem. And when you're done, click on the playback button and we're going to reveal what the solution to this problem is to you. Alrighty, welcome back. So hopefully you had a chance to try out the problem. Let's take a look at what the solution is. Now we're going to take a look at the first mistake that most students make, okay? So just looking at this equation, some students might assume that this plus operation right here is the standard addition or plus operation, okay? So let's make that assumption. Let this plus operation in these equations be the standard addition operation. Okay, so in that case, if we have 1 plus 4, we'll get 5. That's a true equation. Check. So some students would just assume that, you know what, since this plus is a standard addition operation, I could just jump to the question, which is 8 plus 11, and my answer is going to be 19. Now, is this the correct answer? Well, one thing that you want to keep in mind is that you have two other equations that whatever operation you specify must satisfy, okay? So if this plus were the standard addition operation, it has to satisfy equations 2 and 3. So what is 2 plus 5? 2 plus 5 is 7 using the standard operation, but this is not equal to 12, which is the output here. So this standard operation, addition operation, does not satisfy the second equation, which is an automatic fail. All right, let's even test the third one. Using the standard addition operation, 3 plus 6, you get 9. But that is not equal to the expected result here, which is 21. Okay, so what does that tell us? It tells us that using addition, this plus symbol as a standard addition operation, in this problem will result in the wrong answer. So the answer is not 19. Okay? All right, so what does that tell us? The key takeaway here is that you need to remember that whatever rule you generate must satisfy all the equations. Okay, so let's put a side note. The rule you generate must satisfy all the equations. Okay, so the rule that we were using earlier, here the standard operation, addition operation, was the rule x plus y is equal to the standard x plus y. It only worked for the first equation, but it failed for these two, so we can automatically assume that it will give us the wrong answer for the fourth equation. All right, so now our task is to develop a rule that satisfies all three equations, the first three equations. Then we will be confident that it will generate the last answer for us. Alrighty, so let's try another approach. We have 1 plus 4 equals 5. And then we have 2 plus 5 equals 12. And then 3 plus 6 equals 21. Let's just focus on these three equations and see if we can generate a rule. Okay, so one thing I like to do is I like to take a look at the output and work my way back to the input. All right, how can I express this final answer as a combination of these two addends that we have here, or these two numbers that we have here? So one thing I know for sure is I can write 5 as a multiple of 1. I can write 12 as a multiple of 2. I can write 21 as a multiple of 3. So that might be the route that we want to take. Okay, so 5 is the same thing as 1 times 5. 12 is the same thing as 2 times what? 6. 2 times 6 is 12. And 21 is the same thing as the first number 3 times 7. Okay, so we've been able to express the final result using the first number. So the next task is, how can we express this final result that we have expressed as a product of factors, including making use of the second number in each equation? Okay, so let's look at this for a second. We have 5 and 4. We have 6 and 5. We have 7 and 6. Okay, we're ignoring the first one because we already have it accounted for as the first factor. Okay, so can you think about a pattern that relates 5 and 4, 6 and 5, 7 and 6? Note, it has to be exactly the same pattern. So if you look at these numbers, what you find out is that this number is 1 more than 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. Beautiful. And then this number 6 is 1 more than 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. And then this number 7 is 1 more than 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So I can proceed to express the output making use of the two numbers now. Okay, so this is going to become, the first equation is going to be 1 times the second number plus 1. Bam. Okay, and then the next one is going to be the first number 2 times the second number 5 plus 1. Bam. All right, and then moving along, we have 3 times the second number 6 plus 1. And this pattern right here basically generates our desired outputs. Now let's write a rule for this relation that we have here. If you have a number x and this plus operation y, what's the rule going to be? It's going to be the first number, which is x multiplied by the second number plus 1. Okay, so let's put that in here. So we have the first number, and then this multiplied by the second number plus 1. So that's basically what the rule is. So we are confident that it worked for these three, so we can apply it to the question. What is 8 plus 11 using this plus operation that we have here? It's going to be the first number multiplied by the second number plus 1. Okay, and then we just use order of operations. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally to finish this off. Alrighty, so this becomes 8 times 12, and 8 times 12 is 96. So there goes the answer to the question. Let's go ahead and box it. Alright, so I'd like to know what you think. Is this the answer you got? Is there another way to solve this problem? Another rule that satisfies these three inputs that can result in a different answer? Well, we'd like to know. Let us know in the comment section below exactly what you got, what your answer was, and what other rule were you able to generate in order to come up with an alternative answer. So just put your answers in the comment section below and let us know the rule that you used to come up with the answer. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this presentation. I really appreciate it. If you found the contents of this tutorial helpful in your studies of mathematics, give us a like or a thumbs up. Your positive feedback is very valuable to us. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel. We upload videos to our page on a regular basis. And if you have any questions or comments about this puzzle, or if you have any puzzles that you'd like us to work on, just put it in the comment section below and we'll be able to respond. Don't forget to visit our website at mathgotserved.com for tons of support resources to help you master whatever math class you're taking. Thanks again for watching and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.